Have you been respecting yourself? Like, no, genuinely, think about it. Think about the past situations you've been in, the things that could have happened to you that made you uncomfortable, and you just let slide. The moments that you've kept quiet, even though in the back of your head you knew that this wasn't the moment that you were supposed to keep quiet. Why do you do those things? Why do you not stand up for yourself? Are you scared? Do you think you don't deserve to stand up for yourself, or do you simply just don't care? Because all of these are wrong. Even the not caring part, you have to care. If you want to be seen and respected, you have to care about the way people treat you. You're not going to get anywhere if you just let people think that it's okay for them to say or do things to you that you're not comfortable with. If you let them walk all over you. And one thing you have to understand is that you are innately worth every ounce of respect that you ask people for. And everybody knows that too. But they just choose to ignore it when you do. You are innately worth of respect. In every way, shape, and form, no matter what social constructs led you to believe that you're lesser than. They're just social constructs. If it's an issue where you can't prove to yourself that you deserve that respect, then work on it. There's no other choice for you but to work on it. It's kind of a little bit of a never-ending cycle, because you're going to have to respect yourself enough to want to start these things, to start self-betterment, to start implementing discipline into your life. The only reason you're going to find the ability to start these things is because you respect yourself. And once you do those things and make it attainable for you in your current state, then you're only going to have more proof for yourself. Because humans, unfortunately, live with the idea of context. Our philosophy's context. If something in the past happened that made us believe something, then we're going to believe that that pattern continues. That's how human brains work. We work with patterns. Repetition is what we notice. If you're constantly repeating actions where you show yourself that you're not worthy of respect, then that's what your brain is going to lead you to believe. That doesn't necessarily mean it's true. That's just what your brain came to the conclusion of because of what you've been feeding it. And if you believe that you have no control over that, then first of all, you're wrong. And second of all, you're lazy. I'm saying this in the most loving way possible too, because I've been there. Oh my God. I've just, like, there have been situations where I just let things slide and chalk it up to just my personality, or, oh, I'm too nice to say anything. No, I'm just too lazy to change it. In that situation, I was. And once you can admit the fact that you're not putting the effort into yourself that you're supposed to be, once you can admit that you deserve to respect yourself more, and start putting in the work for yourself, that's when you'll see change. This is entirely what manifestation is built on. When you see these videos talking about manifesting your dream life, manifestation is genuinely a social construct because it is an innate power that we have within us. Since day one, we were able to manifest. And we were able to do so with very little hardship. Very little hardship. But over time, our brain starts coding in certain patterns that we see in our life and starts building the world around us, building our belief systems, our ego, our reality. And through that, we make certain things hard for us to attain, while other things easy for us to experience on a daily basis. If you think about it, you are manifesting the negative things in your life as well. You're affirming in your brain constantly that you're not capable of something. That in itself is manifestation. You're always manifesting. But the social media term of manifestation is working towards your dream life, working towards your true desires. And with that comes reworking the way your brain speaks to itself, reworking your entire reality. It's not easy. People say it is because they want you to start it. They want you to think like, oh, this is attainable, but this is just feeding into your laziness. And when you believe it's easy and you start trying to do it and you don't see it, you don't see the results, then you're like, oh, they lied to me. I can't do this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Anyone can do this. The negative things that we experience in our life, the way that we react to certain situations, can be called self-sabotage. Or at least in our social world and our life today, there are certain actions that we take that is considered self-sabotage. Some examples of that could be distancing yourself from genuine connections, or lying about your true feelings towards something because you don't want to face conflict, or not starting your gym arc because you feel like it's too hard, not letting yourself be disciplined to certain things because you think you are not a disciplined person. But in reality, it's just the way your brain became coded over time. And the only way to change that code is to start feeding it a new code and feed it just as repetitively, if not more, as you fed the last code. Imagine experiences that you've been through where, okay, let me start over with that. This is a new thought. So, you've experienced change before, right? Whether it be moving to a new place or being around a new group of people, starting a new job. At first, it's uncomfortable, whether you like it or not. There's so much new. There's so much you're not used to that it just genuinely feels uncomfortable for you. But depending on your mindset, depending on how you see this certain situation, you can make it either easy on yourself to adapt to that change or not so easy, and it takes longer. But eventually you adapt because that simply becomes your new reality. When you start a new job, you are forced to commit to come to that place as many times as they ask you to. And you do it without a second thought. So if you can commit to that new job or going to school, then what makes you think you can't commit to your own desires? It's possible. You've literally seen yourself change your reality more times than you can count. For the better and for the worse. We live with this power to control a portion of our reality, to control our actions, not the things that happen around us and to us, but our actions and how we react to those things. And you choose to just live on autopilot. You choose to just let the past codes run itself. And if you're actively changing something and it doesn't make sense as to why you can't change it, then you need to sit and think, where did this code come from? That's where shadow work comes in. That's where journaling and genuinely critically thinking about your life and how far you've come and where you've been matters. And once you put in that work, you're gonna genuinely see everything in a completely different light. You're gonna be in a different world. That's if you want to be in the first place. If you really like where you are right now, then it's just gonna be even better. And you're gonna be more grateful for it because you put in the work to see the surroundings that you're seeing right now. You put in the work to see yourself in the way that you want to be. And I wish upon every single person that watches this video to do that, to experience that, because it is the most freeing, the most empowering experience you'll ever have. Because you're genuinely taking control of yourself. You're working with your body, with your brain, with your gut to get the things that you want, to live genuinely, to have respect for yourself. And that's how you're going to feel like you've made an impact in your life by the end of it too. That's pretty much it. So whatever you want to do, start it now. Make it easy for yourself. Make it attainable. Don't self-sabotage. Okay? All right. I have to leave the house now. Gotta go to school. But I'll see you guys later. Doo-doo.